Across the South Coast, live from Solent University. You're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good afternoon and welcome to Solent Sports News. It's 3 o'clock and I'm Callum Kemp. A former Spanish FA president has been banned from all football-related activity for 3 years. Luis Rubiales was suspended by FIFA on August 26th following inappropriate behaviour at the Women's World Cup final. The former president is currently under criminal investigation in Spain, but he denies any wrongdoing. Rubiales has just announced that he will fight for decision made by FIFA. South Africa are returning home victorious after beating New Zealand 12-11 in the Rugby World Cup final. Sam Cane of the All Blacks became the first ever player to receive a red card in the Rugby World Cup final. Cane has spoken out about the incident for the first time.
Hard to find the words to explain it. Look, I'm not here to discuss whether it's right, wrong or what happened. Can't be changed, and it's something unfortunately I'm going to have to live with forever.
The Ballon d'Or winners will be announced on Monday night in a ceremony in Paris, with Argentina's Lionel Messi the overwhelming favourite to win the men's award for the 8th time. 7 English players are on the men's and women's shortlist, including Jude Bellingham and Rachel Daly. But Messi and Spain's Altia Bonatti are expected to land the 2 awards after the World Cup wins last year. The draw for the FA Trophy second round has taken place today and has scheduled a potential Hampshire clash. Should AFC Tottenham beat Myford Town in the first round, then they will face Havant and Waterlooville in the second. Elsewhere, local side Gosport Borough will face South Park should they beat Bognor Regis Town in the first round. Havant and Waterlooville will also be looking ahead to the league and will be hoping for a second win of the season against Braintree Town this weekend. The Hawks currently sit bottom of the National League South, with their last win coming in August. BBC Solent commentator Cliff Pledge has expressed the unusual nature of their current situation.
One I'm sure they can get out of, but it's not normal to see Havant and Waterlooville at the bottom of the table. The confidence is low and maybe the recruitment was poor.
Southampton Football Club have beat Wayne Rooney's Birmingham City 3-1. Southampton are undefeated in their last 5 games and moved to 4th place in the table. The Saints' next match is away to 18th place Millwall on Saturday. Eastleigh will face Bournemouth in the FA Cup for the 3rd time in 3 years. Eastleigh will be hoping to repeat their success in the 2016 and 17 seasons, which saw the Spitfires reaching the 3rd round in both competitions. Here's what the Daily Echo's George Rees-Julian thinks about the reoccurring fixture.
Well, there's definitely a sense of deja vu with this game, and if you look at both sides' league position, I think they might look at the FA Cup as a chance to pick up a bit of form because they've both been quite stop-start in the National League so far.
Max Verstappen won the Mexico Grand Prix last night, beating second place Hamilton by 13 seconds. A large crash for Hayes Magnussen led to multiple drivers being unable to finish, including Mexico native Sergio Perez. With Barbara LaRusso in the studio with us to talk about it more.
Sunday Grand Prix left Mexico City a little disappointed because of Perez's withdrawal in the first lap, caused by a collision with the Ferrari driver Charles Leclerc. Red Bull enjoyed Max Verstappen's 16th win of the year, followed by Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc, who even after the impressive qualifying session ended up being both the actual world champion and the Mercedes. An eventful race brought forward despite the red flag caused by Kevin Magnussen, who lost the control of his car at lap 33, giving the Red Bull box the chance to change the tyres and be dominant until the end of the game.
Thank you very much, Barbara. In boxing, Tyson Fury remains undefeated after beating Francis Ngannou in a split decision in the Battle of the Baddest. The former MMA champion knocked down Fury in the 3rd round, but the decision to give the fight to the Gypsy King has been a topic of controversy in the days since. Steve Barnes of Pound for Pound Boxing Gym in Southampton spoke to us about MMA fighters like Ngannou in boxing.
I like to see a boxer, coming out on top. However, the MMA fighter did do extremely well. He's very strong, and I think at times you could agree that you could see he had some training from Mike Tyson himself as well.
England's disappointing defence of the Cricket World Cup continues as they suffered a 100-run loss to India. England currently sit bottom of the Cricket World Cup table. Former captain Owen Morgan, who lifted the trophy 4 years ago, said he can't believe it.
You'd have told me that on the flight over, that England would be sitting bottom after the halfway stage of the tournament, having only beaten Bangladesh. I'd have laughed. I'd have absolutely laughed in your face, saying it is impossible.
We have Nikisa in the studio with us now to provide a cricket update.
Sri Lanka scored 241 and 10 after 49 hours. Afghanistan are currently on 131 and 3 wickets down on 28 over. Afghanistan needs 111 runs in 22 overs to win. Let's see what will happen. Both are good competitors.
Thank you very much, Barbara. In other news, an investigation is currently underway in France following the Lyon team coach being attacked before their match against Marseille. Lyon's manager, Fabio Grosso, was taken to hospital following injuries sustained in the attack. Fans' violent protests have come as their side failed to win a league game this season and currently sit bottom of Ligue 1. That's all from us for now. We will be back at 4 o'clock with another news update.